All right, guys, just opened up the package from Whoosh Performance. Air freshener, stickers. Just don't even send me the order, just send me these. This is all we need right here. Some companies don't even do that no more. But look at this unit right here. So you use your stock gasket, and this will allow you to use a O-ring to mount the HKS Super Sequential. But wow, it's just a unit. Has some good weight to it. Very nice Whoosh Motorsports on it. They took a lot of time and detail on this. It looks really nice. Nice thick gasket on there. Give you all the hardware in the box, which is about 4 screws. And then we have our OSC catch can, which we'll go ahead and record the install on that as well. All right, the OSC oil separator. Got it through Whoosh. Pretty good unit, solid, heavy. Comes with all the hoses you need, so it's already dropped down to the sizes you need. So all you're gonna do is just clamp it with the provided clamps. I'm just gonna have its own little mount. So we'll go ahead and mount that up. Okay, easiest way for me to do this blow-off valve, which is gonna be down there. Go ahead and loosen this guy. We're gonna take off the lid, and we're gonna take off that 10 right there, that 10 right there, and that 10 right there. After that, the whole box assembly will come out and we'll have a lot of room to install. All right, got the lid off, got the box off. Now we have a lot of room to look at the stock blow-off valve right there. So we're gonna take off those 4 10mm bolts. It'll come right off. Disconnect that vacuum hose on it and we should be good. All right, we have it taken off. Just a quick tip: if y'all want to have a blow-off valve, don't have enough money, just remove the hose that goes to the intake. If you want it to be a little louder, drill that out, get all that plastic out of there, and it's gonna give you the little whoosh noise. So just little tips and tricks, right? Save a little bit of money, but it's not gonna be as loud as a Super Sequential or a 6 or whatever else you want to put on there. So that's your stock unit, and we're gonna reuse that gasket. All right, guys, we have it in. Was a little bit harder than I thought. I did have to loosen this one and this one here just to bring it out and move it left and right. I would recommend using a 10mm wrench to get to those bolts right there. And other than that, it's pretty straightforward. All right, guys, for the OSC catch can install, you get these 2 hoses. You get this one that's already, I believe that's about 1/2 inch. And then you have your 1/4 inch connection. So we're gonna go 1/4 inch connection here. Down here, you do have your 1/2 inch connection. So we'll disconnect that. We're gonna have one line go here, and the other line's gonna drop down in there. And then we'll go ahead and mount this over here. All right, guys, we got to mount it up. So it mounts up to that 10 that holds your expansion tank. I went ahead and just put the hoses first. I kind of set this aside and then I mounted it that way I know which way to clock it. But if you could reuse these, even better, because these keep a constant tension. And then this one drops in right there. Comes back around, it fits right there, and that's straightforward install. All you got to do is take off this one little piece where I leave it. This little piece right here. That's all you got to take off, and then you run your bigger hose to the bigger opening and your smaller hose to the smaller fitting. Cool. So straight to the point, straightforward. Everything works great. All right, guys, OSC catch can is installed. You can barely even notice it. Everything looks good. All right, guys, we got that Super Sequential installed. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to see, but it is in there. There it is right there. Straightforward process. Only thing I would say, the O-ring on the Whoosh Performance adapter. It is a little bit hard to put in, so make sure it is seated properly so your blow-off valve doesn't pop off. Other than that, straightforward process, very easy. It takes about maybe 30-40 minutes. Just have all the right tools. You just need 10 millimeters and a couple extensions and a wrench. That super sequential installed. Just at idle. I mean, everything idle's good. If I rev it up, you're gonna hear the little magic. There it is. It's a little loud. It makes a pretty big difference. We'll go ahead and take it for a ride and see what it does. Alright guys, taking it for a little ride. So you can't hear it. Sorry, one-handed. So we're in second gear. Difference. I mean, well worth it. It's a lot louder. You can hear it go off a little bit at mid-throttle. I mean, even 4 pounds boost. Releases very fast. Sounds real nice. Well worth it. Good job, Whoosh, on the adapter. And super sequential, always sounds nice. Guys, with the windows closed, I'm in 4th gear. Still sounds loud, even inside. I mean, you can hear it. It's quite audible. Not annoying, but I mean, if you want to blow a valve, you want to hear it, right? So, like I said, you can mod the stock one, but it's not going to sound nowhere near as loud. Mine, I did have it disconnected, but I never drilled out that little mesh. If you drill out that little mesh, it may be a lot louder. I know I did enjoy it when I just had it with the little mesh that's inside that little tube. But like I said, a lot of people will tell you don't run it without circulation, or you have to run the circulation. We don't have a mouth air sensor, so you can do it. Just take off the hose and put a cap on the intake part, and you should be fine. I mean, everybody tells everybody not to do stuff, but we're all products of our own decisions, right? At one point in time, they told your parents to have safe sex, but you're here, you know, so it ain't gonna hurt it. Just, you know, be responsible, have fun, and do your research. Don't do everything I do. I may do some stuff wrong, but make your own choices, make your own research. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next video.